This video was brought to you by ABRP Planner, Kempower, Markus Bil, Stormberg and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? In this video I'm going to show you guys the charging curve of the BYD Atto 360 kWh LFP battery. Alright, this is a roll of tape here, so I compared it against Model Y because in Norway they actually cost the same and also include other cars with similar battery size and price. And then you see that Model Y is the fastest charging of them all, but then just initially, and then Atto 3 gets 85 kilowatt. And one thing to notice is that the temperature in the Atto 3 is actually somewhat low, but I learned that that is good for the Atto 3. It almost doesn't cold get. It wants to be cold. Most cars, they want to be over 25 degrees Celsius, otherwise they will be cold gating. And then, but for the Atto 3 is different. You want to actually have it as cold as possible. But you see a nice and flat charging curve in the Atto 3. Model Y is going a little bit slower now, but it's still faster than the other ones. And then Megane, wow, still also pretty good. Which car is leading right now? Oh, Model Y is leading. Ariya is on a third, I think. No, wait, on a second. It's on a second. Also very impressive by Ariya. Yeah, and then back to Atto 3. Not much going on, but you see that the battery temperature on the Atto 3 start rising slowly. And then the strange thing here is that as long as the battery temperature is below, the max temp is below 39 degrees Celsius, it will not run the cooling yet. So it will happen at 39 degrees. Unfortunately, I think that's a design flaw, because eventually the Atto 3 will rapid gate, even if, I think this test now, it was only around 15 degrees outside, or maybe even colder, I don't remember. I think it was colder, yeah. But okay, Model Y is now having a pretty good lead, but then Ariya is starting to catch up because Model Y start losing a little bit of that speed. But okay, here is what I can't show you guys, but Atto 3 hit 40 degrees Celsius, and now the cooling starts. But the problem is that this is like a weird behavior of the Atto 3. It's been pre-programmed to, every time it starts the cooling, regardless of battery temperature, I mean, as long as it's about 39 degrees, it will start at the slowest speed, and then it will slowly ramp up, but it takes several minutes before it ramps up to the next step and the next step. And then usually after something like 5-10 minutes, then we have the maximum cooling power, which is pulling around 4 kilowatts. And that's probably why you don't see 85 kilowatt anymore, because this is also a little design flaw, that the car can pull 200 amp from the charger, and then whatever you use for cooling will be deducted from that one, and that's why it's charging slower, because the cooling is stealing some of that. This is a Leaf design from 2005, right? And then Atto 3 is like this, so that's a little bit bad. Okay, anyway, what's going on with the other cars now? Oh yeah, by the way, I have to focus on Atto 3. You can just look at the other cars. I'm not going to comment too much about that. I have to comment on Atto 3, but once we hit 46 degrees Celsius, the Atto 3 will overheat. But fortunately, because we started so cold, then by the time we hit 46 degrees Celsius, we already throttle. And then you see now, as we throttle, if we're charging at only 56 kilowatt, it will not overheat. But if you start with a hot battery, which is more like common case if you've been hammering in it, or if it's a little bit warmer outside, not 10-15 degrees outside, you will arrive with way higher temperature on Atto 3, and you will rapid gate, and you will actually not get this charging curve that I have received now. You will actually not be able to achieve it. It will rapid gate before that time. So yeah, but anyway, there's still a race going on here. Let me check now, which is, oh, what the heck, Ariya and Model Y, they're right neck on neck, but the Ariya is charging way faster than Model Y right now. What about Megane? Megane is on actually, the Megane is on the worst place now. Wow, look at that. Atto 3 took the lead, I mean, went over Megane, and Atto 3 is now on a good second. But then, oh no, Ariya is on the first now. Wow, is Ariya gonna be the first one to 90%? Seems like it. The Model Y had a nice oomph boost in the start. Yeah, Ariya won. Ariya went to 90%. Wow. Model Y is going to be on a second, and then Atto 3 will be on a third, I think. But yeah, this is still very impressive with the Atto 3, that it can charge so nice and flat. Okay, it didn't charge very fast at the bottom, but at least past 80%. Some cars, they just plummet. But no. Oh, bonus race. Yes, let's go to 100%. Ariya is in a pretty good position to get to 100% first here. Model Y, though, is trying to gain on it. Megane is starting to fall. Oh, look at that. Look at Megane. Megane had a very nice start, but right now the Atto 3 is really shining. Atto 3 is already at 88%, taking over 30 kilowatt. Look at that, huh? Is that a Chinese car, or is it a German car? Wow. I should have tossed in a German car in the mix here. Well, look, Ariya is already at 99%. Model Y is still behind. And then, oh no, Ariya starts charging slower now. Oh, what's gonna happen now? Atto 3 reach 90%. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Atto 3 has a nice lead over Megane. Right now, there's no way that Megane is gonna beat Atto 3. So Atto 3 is at least gonna take the second place. But Ariya is staying at 99% for a really long time. Look at that. Model Y is actually gaining on it. This is like the rabbit and the turtle, isn't it? Or the tortoise. Yeah, I'm not sure which one it is. Okay, at one point I think I stopped Megane. So Megane I only recorded to 87%. So unfortunately we don't know what's going to go on there. But we know that Megane is going to lose this battle anyway. But look at that Model Y. Wow, what a comeback. Model Y hit 100% first before Ariya even hit 100%. Wow. Tesla is flexing some muscles here. Wait, Wait, what the heck happened to Ariya? I just fell completely apart. There, I stopped Ariya, yeah. I didn't even bother going to 100%. And then Model Y is just flexing with 101%. Let's overcharge the battery. Oh, yeah. And then Atto 3 is still at 98%, but still... Wait, what the heck happened there? Yeah, it's still going. The Atto 3 is still going, so we're just waiting a little bit now. But the Atto 3 will be a little bit slower than the other one. But still, you see that very nice and flat charging curve until almost 100%. And here you see Tesla is charging fastest of them all. Actually, Tesla is way above the other ones up until around 40%. Then the other ones, they start catching up. But that means that Tesla still has a nice lead. I don't remember how it was, but I think it was at least way past 50, maybe 60% before the other ones managed to catch with Tesla. And this is the reason why the Model Y just shines in the 1,000 kilometer challenge versus these other ones. And then Megane, the second one. And then, well, actually, right now you see that the Atto 3 is actually charging the slowest, but it does have this nice flat-ish curve until it throttles. But every time the other throttles, or every time Atto throttles, it seems like it's a little bit above the other ones. So yeah, still okay. And you see, actually it managed to maintain was over 30 kilowatt all the way until 99%, and then it drops. So you can actually charge to 99% or even almost 100% without having to wait freaking forever, like some cars tend to do. Like the Megane, it was showing some signs that it will take really long time to hit 100%. So there you guys see it. The Atto 3, under ideal conditions, you can charge really fast. But in more real-world conditions, like I have experienced in Thailand, but also during 1,000 kilometer challenge, you can never get this charging session. Or you might be able to get it in the first session, but even that one is unlikely, because by the time you drive 100 and more like, if by the time you drive 200, 300 kilometers, the battery will heat up and you will not get this one. And the strange thing is that for the most time, when I recommend people charging habits on a long trip, I recommend that you charge your battery in the evening when the battery is nice and hot. For the Atto 3 is weird. It's the opposite. You want to park at the hotel or somewhere, right? And then in the morning when the battery is nice and cold, hopefully you have around 20 degrees Celsius in the battery, then you want to charge it. Yeah, pro tip from me. So that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.